I would define deeper learning as a mixture of grade level work, rigor, lots of practice and exploration, collaboration, appropriate and effective scaffolding and supports that lead to independence and ownership. I've seen students be active agents of change from the beginning simply because of the way I set up the unit. I don't introduce procedure as a whole genre. I subdivide it so that they can get comfortable, and I continue to add to it. Our challenge yesterday was adjectives, just really describing the materials. Today's goal was to complete the steps of the materials using very strong, specific, and concise verbs, and our challenge for today was to use adverbs or adverbial phrases. Today's challenge is going to be adverbs. So when I walk around, we already know we should have capital letters at the beginning of the sentence. We already know we should have a finger space. We already know we should have a period at the end. That's going to be a quick check. But I'm really going to be looking at, do you have words that tell us where or how? Pour milk. What's the next?
Into the cup.
These words right here tell us where. I could say stir quickly. That tells me how. So that's today's challenge, okay? Let's look quickly at our verb bank. We created our verb bank. You gave me so many verbs for a setup for a birthday party that I had to do 2 sheets, and I love it. Well, we always go over the sort of the framework of a procedure. It's very important for them to understand the language structure as well as the language of the genre that we're working on. So we always go over that each lesson. On top of identifying the title and the goal, we went over the questions that would steer us toward the vocabulary that is necessary for a procedure. For instance, steps, materials, adjectives, adverbs. And we also create a class verb bank. So what they do is they first create their own verb bank, and then we come together as a class and we create a class verb bank. And this is a resource that if they want to use these verbs, they may. They don't have to, but it's just sort of brainstorming as a class. So can we say things like eat a piece of cake? No. We're not at the party, we're setting up the party. So we want clear verbs. I'm going to come around, do a quick check to make sure we have capital letters, finger space, period. But then I'm really focusing on your verb choice. And are you using words that tell us where or how? I'll let you get started a minute or so, and then I will start walking around. Now, do you have to use the verbs in the verb bank?
No.
You may decide, I don't like any of those.
If you want to.
If you want to. And if you don't want to, you don't have to. Right? All right. Give you about another minute before I start walking around. Okay, talk to me. Step 1. I'm the reader. Step 1.
Buy decorations.
Okay, buy decorations. I have a question for you. Let's look at our material list. Where do I see decorations on the material list? You can add it to the material list. Because as the reader, I only got what you told me to get. Okay? So we have to make sure if you're telling me to buy decorations, I don't see it on the material list, but you can definitely add it, okay? Oh, I love all of these adjectives. Colorful cake, long string, short table. Ooh, small plates. Oh, I can't wait to see these materials in these steps. Okay, buy decorations. Can I tell you what I like? Buy is very specific. You didn't say get decorations. Very specific. Buy decorations. May I ask you a question?
What?
Where am I buying the decorations? Where?
In the store.
In the store. That tells me where. Okay, can you add that? Can you read to me? I'm the reader. Grab your materials. I'm sorry, am I supposed to grab all of these? But I don't know. So where are you going to put these material items? Are they going to be somewhere in your steps? May I see your material list? Okay. You have big and small presents. Will that be somewhere in your steps? Oh, okay. So you're saying grab all the materials and then you're going to break it down for me? Oh, that's a different way. You're saying grab all of these and then you're going to tell me where it is. That is, Elena, that is different. So when I come back, I'm going to see if these materials are in step 4, 5, or 6, okay? I'm making a note for myself. Awesome. That's a different way of doing it. Okay, so we're setting up for a birthday party.
What's that?
Oh. Okay. So read to me.
Buy the cupcake.
Buy the cupcake. Where are we buying the cupcake?
Oh yeah.
Where? Where are we buying the cupcake?
Buy the cupcake in the store.
You're telling me where. Go ahead, keep going.
Place the table wrap on the table.
Wait a minute. Am I seeing table wrap? Right there. You are right. Okay. Am I seeing table here?
Let me see.
Do I see table? But look at, you have an adjective here. What kind of table?
Small.
But I don't see that here. You have the adjective here, but can you put it here too? Okay, keep going. May I challenge you? May I challenge you? I see place, 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 place. May I challenge you to change 2 of these to another verb? You don't have to change all of them, but I'm going to challenge you to change 2 of these to another verb. You think you can do that? Do some thinking, because I see place, 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 place. Let's do some changing, okay? What would you like me to do? I'm setting up for, let's see, it's Arden's birthday's coming up. So we're in charge of setting up for Arden's birthday. So what are we gonna do? Step 1.
Buy some balloons.
Buy some balloons. Okay. Step 2.
Make a cake.
Make a cake. You have to have a cake at a birthday party.
Put it on the table.
Put it on the table. Wow, I love those verbs.
Thank you.
Can I tell you what I love about what you did today? I love how you're telling people, get your materials. Instead of saying, instead of going right into step 1 and telling them what to do, you're saying, get all the materials. And then you broke it down. You broke the materials down into the steps. I love that. So yesterday we started with our title and go. And then after our title and go, we did what yesterday?
Material.
Very good. And our challenge yesterday was adjectives. Let's put some adjectives to those materials. And then today we continue with the same procedure. And so then today we did steps. Now this is what we're going to do. We're going to circle the verbs. That's what we're supposed to do. We're circling the verbs. Is the verb the third word in the sentence? No. It's the what?
It's the first word.
And if it's not the first word, you get to change it. Correct it. Okay, we're going to share out. Muad, give us one of your verbs.
Take.
Take. Maisa, give us one of your verbs.
Start. Start.
Blow, give me one of your verbs.
Plan.
Okay, the next thing we're doing, because we do not want to confuse the reader, procedures are all about purpose. The purpose is giving people directions. Giving people directions. We are going to go through our steps to make sure we have our materials in our steps. Let's go. Okay? So the first round you are sharing with your math partner. The second round you may share with whomever you want. So we're sharing. And if you and your partner are done, come back to the rug That lets me know you have shared and you have listened.
Plus, to put the stuff on it.
Okay.
In the drawer.
Okay, this time around you can pick whomever you want, but no one should be left out by the time I count down from 5.
Make a cake. Invite your friend and just last one. Plan the party. Plan the party. I think it's dark to dark.
Okay, over here. I love decorate. High five. That's a very specific word. Okay.
Big birthday cake. People. What? Lots of people. I mean, people next to cake. Don't make big cake people. You know, I just separate it. See? Finger space. But it's not sentence. Yeah, but it's not sentence. Finger space. It's not sentence. I know, but
What did you write?
start the party. Invite friends.
I love you accepted the challenge. I saw some weird words. Awesome. Okay, let's join me facing the writing wall, please. We completed the procedures set up for a birthday party. Procedures are all about giving directions. And the wonderful thing is, all the directions are different. Not everyone used the same materials. Not everyone used the same verbs. Not everyone used the same adverbs. Not everyone used the same adjectives. You told us how to set up for a birthday party, so you gave directions. The short-term goal for deeper learning, particularly in this writing, is just to introduce them to another genre of writing. I think it's very important for them to understand, yes, we're writing. Yes, we have a message. We're communicating a message. However, informational text is completely different from personal recount or argument or procedure. And so what the short-term goal is, we need to understand the language supports and the language for this particular genre. So that's the short-term goal. The long-term goal for me, I believe, is to let them know that whatever message you have, there's a genre that you can communicate it through. So for instance, it is important that you understand that if I'm communicating something that happened to me, clearly that's not informational text or procedure. It's a personal recount. So you have something important to communicate to others. Now you have a resource of genres. Which one best suits your purpose? Are you entertaining? Are you informing? Are you persuading? Or are you giving directions? And so that's the long term, to build upon that writing repertoire for them to be able to communicate their messages.